Ladies and gentlemen, federal employees, today we're talking about the 3 biggest reasons when you should take Social Security ASAP, where there is no reason to delay, where you need to take it exactly right away, okay? Now, we're going to dive into this today, and if you are new here and you're a federal employee, you are in a great spot. Here we talk about everything that when it comes to you maximizing your retirement, your TSP, everything to do with retiring comfortable and confident as a federal employee. Now, let's dive right in. Again, Social Security, right here, Social Security is one of the biggest decisions you make as a federal employee. It can have a swing of tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in your lifetime of money, of benefits, depending on when you choose to start. So it's a big deal. So honestly, I'm going to walk you through a few things. There's no way a 10-minute video, or however long this video ends up being, there's no way a quick video is going to be enough to make sure you get the most out of everything, okay? But this will bring up some very common scenarios where people in these scenarios tend to want to take benefits right away, and it makes sense for them to take benefits ASAP, okay? I've got other videos if you want a more overview over Social Security and different strategies, but here, again, we're going to talk about reasons to take Social Security right away, right when you're eligible, okay? Number one, if you are single and you have health issues, okay? So again, if you are single, you're not married. Being single, the reason that's important is whenever you're married, then it causes issues potentially with Social Security if you take it early, because your spouse often is going to be reliant on your Social Security benefits to some degree. So I've got other videos on how that kind of plays out. But long story short, if you're single, you don't have to deal with that. That's not a wrinkle in your plan that you have to deal with. Now, if you have health issues and your life expectancy is shorter than the average person, then really, yeah, there's no reason to wait. If you're single with health issues, take it right away. And when I say right away, what I mean by that is either 62 if you're already retired, or right at retirement if that's later than 62. If you retire at 65, take it right at 65. I rarely recommend taking Social Security while you're still working. The only time I'd recommend that if you're over 70, okay? If you work to 70 or beyond, right at 70, you want to start Social Security no matter what. But if you're working, I wouldn't take it unless you're 70, okay? Unless you're 70, then I would go ahead and take it at that point. But again, if you're single with health issues, then I would take it ASAP, which is 62 if you are already retired, or retirement whenever that is. Let's say you retire at 67. Okay, perfect. Take it right away if you're in this situation, okay? Next, if you are the lower earner. So when I say the lower earner, I'm talking about in a spouse or a couple, right? If your spouse is the higher earner and they out-earn you significantly, that probably means their Social Security benefits are going to be a lot bigger than yours, okay? And generally, the reason I say the lower earner should take it earlier is this. Because let's say your spouse's benefit is $3,000 a month, okay? $3,000 a month, and your benefit is $1,500 a month, okay? Well, let me ask this. What happens if one of you passes away? Okay, let's say this is your spouse, and this is you, okay? What happens if your spouse passes away? What happens to these benefits, okay? So if your spouse passes away, then your benefits as the lower benefit person actually get knocked off, and you start receiving what they were receiving, okay? Now, what if we flipped it around? What happens if you pass away, right? If you pass away, what happens to these benefits? Well, again, because you're the lower earner, your benefit drops off and your spouse keeps their bigger benefit. So long story short, as the person with the lower benefits, your benefits is only going to last your lifetime, and it's not going to pass over into your spouse's lifetime at all, okay? So it lasts less time, and to be frank, it matters less, right? It matters less. So if your benefit is only going to last your lifetime, then there tends to be more reasons for the lower earner to take benefits ASAP. There's always exceptions, but generally speaking, if the lower earner takes it right away, the person who has a higher benefit has more incentive most of the time to delay, because their benefit is going to last both of your lifetimes, right? If they pass, well, their benefit sticks around for you. The higher person's benefit sticks around, And so this person may be inclined to delay benefits to make sure the lower earning spouse is taken care of for the rest of their life as well. So food for thought, okay? Now, third reason. This reason is the least good, okay? But it is the legitimate reason that a lot of people run into. And if you simply just need the money, if you need it, if you say, look, I would love to delay Social Security, get some more later if I could, but I can't afford to. I need to take it ASAP. And if that's the case, if you don't have, let's say, a strong TSP, a healthy TSP, to help you fill the gap when you delay Social Security, then guess what? You're probably just taking it right away. And again, no one wants to be in that situation. We'd much rather have lots of options in your arsenal of what to do and have a healthy TSP to fill any gaps, but that simply just doesn't happen all the time. Now, again, this is only one aspect of Social Security to look at. There's lots of aspects to make sure you are making the best decision for you, but these are some general principles and general situations that I've seen where it's made sense to go ahead and take Social Security ASAP. Okay? So I hope that's helpful. If you have any follow-up questions, there's a link below to submit those, and we base our future content on those questions that we receive. So I hope that's helpful. Have an incredible rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next time.